the mind and matter. To me, Buddha was a super scientist. He was not a founder of a religion. Buddha never founded any religion. Super scientist. To say his teachings as Buddhism is totally wrong. To call the followers of Buddha as Buddhist, to me, totally wrong. He just taught Dhamma. Dhamma means universal law of nature. And those who understood that and lived according to the law of nature were called Dhammiku, followers of Dhamma. The word Buddhism or Buddhist is not available anywhere in the words of Buddha, in the teaching of Buddha. And not only in the teachings of Buddha, but also in all the commentaries, sub-commentaries, nowhere. To me, it was degradation of Buddha's teaching. When you say Buddhist, when you say Buddhism, it is only for the Buddhists. As Hinduism for Hindus, Christianity for Christians, Islam for Muslims, or Buddhism for Buddhists. Nothing doing. He taught Dhamma, Dhamma for all. Universal teaching. The moment you say Buddhism, it becomes a sect. And in the words of Buddha, if you go through that, he was so very much against casteism, that means difference between man and man in the name of caste, and so also sectarianism, difference between man and man in the name of this sect or that sect. It was so clear. And unfortunately, in his own name, not one but many sects cropped up. Dhamma is the real teaching of Buddha, and that is nothing but science. Science of mind and matter. He discovered certain realities which were not known to the humanity. He discovered, as a scientist discovers, the reality were there. They are today. They were there before Buddha. He discovered. And by discovering those realities, he made use of them for his own liberation. And then out of compassion, infinite compassion, started distributing it to the large number of people so that they understand the reality as it is, the law of nature. One very, very important reality that he discovered, that the mind keeps on influencing the matter, the body. And in return, the body keeps on influencing the mind at a very deep level. The conscious mind, at the level of conscious mind, one does not know what is happening deep inside. And that he found out, what is happening deep inside. This is where the cause of misery arises, because this is where the defilement arises. It arises, multiplies, and overpowers you. And when you are overpowered, you act in a wrong way which normally you would not have acted, because you are influenced, you are overpowered that particular defilement. How to come out of it? One must go to the root where this defilement arises: anger, hatred, ego, fear, all defilements which make the mind unbalanced. How to balance the mind? Come out of these defilements, and the mind is again balanced, pure. Mind generates a sensation on the body. A wonderful discovery, truth. No imagination, no philosophical belief, no dogma. Anything that arises in the mind flows with a sensation on the body, a great discovery. Anything that arises in the mind starts flowing with a sensation on the body. And another big discovery, that the mind starts reacting to these body sensations. Another big discovery which was not known before Buddha to the teachers of religion of India of those days. The teaching was there. Then don't react to the sensual objects like a shape or a form or a color or a light. When it comes to the eyes, sound comes to the ear, a smell comes in contact with the nose, taste comes in contact with the tongue, Something tangible comes in contact with the body, or a thought comes in contact with the mind. Don't react. That was the teaching. Don't react with craving. Don't react with aversion. Otherwise you are harming yourself. That teaching was there. Not Buddha's teaching. But Buddha says no. Because he was a super scientist, he kept on discovering the truth deeper, deeper, deeper. Dividing, dissecting, disintegrating, dissolving the entire physical structure, the mental structure. What is happening? What is happening within the framework of my body? And realized you are not reacting to any outside object. At the apparent level, yes, it looks. Somebody has said something bad about me, has insulted me, I react with aversion. Somebody has praised me, I react with craving. Wonderful. All that at the apparent level, true, but only at the apparent level. At the deeper level he found out, as soon as the external object comes in contact with your sense door, there is a sensation in the body. That sensation becomes pleasant if you evaluate that object as good. It becomes unpleasant when you evaluate, oh bad. And this sensation which is turned as pleasant or unpleasant, then the mind starts reacting. So the mind is reacting to the sensations on the body. With every pleasant sensation, mind starts reacting, craving, clinging. With every unpleasant sensation, mind starts reacting with aversion, hatred. These are at the root level. All other defilements are the product of craving, aversion, which is because of the false ego. One doesn't know what is happening. An imaginary ego, one lives in the life of imaginary ego. What is there? Mere interaction of mind and matter. A great discovery which helped the mankind those days and is now helping in the same way.
Vipassana meditation focuses on the sensations of the body, and more specifically, Vipassana meditation focuses attention continuously as possible on the sensations of the body, so that one can observe the change, the constant change, the incessant change that goes on in the body. Each one of us is born, lives a certain period of time, and dies. That transition from birth to death is accompanied by constant change. And that constant change is perceivable by each individual as he or she examines themselves during meditation. That change is happening all the time, every second, every millisecond, in every part of the body, continuously. So Vipassana, properly practiced, as taught by the Buddha, is part of an ethical way of life in which you observe your sensations, your bodily life, constantly changing. Every second that you're meditating is different than the previous second. There's not a fixed or artificial focus outside yourself. Instead, the focus is to look inside yourself and to see reality. And reality means the change that's going on incessantly as you move from birth to death. Understanding this change is understanding the causal sequence as things rise up and pass away, rise up and pass away. And as things rise up in every moment, sensations are rising, sensations are disappearing. Each sensation is caused by the previous moment. So a human being is a sequential, caused phenomena. Each moment caused by the previous moment, and each moment causing the subsequent moment. So when you meditate on sensations of your body, you immediately perceive two laws of the universe. one law is everything's changing. All material aggregations, the human body, the entire planet, is an incessant change. And the second is that change follows lawful sequence. One event causes the next event. But as we discussed, in the moment as you're meditating, and if you learn Vipassana, you learn to meditate over a period of time, you see how one thing moves into another thing, one thing flows into another thing, the way a river flows.